book buddies, welcome to 2026, and before I get into this video, I am so sorry. I did not mean to kind of just disappear after, what was it, last fall? I don't even remember what the last video was. So I am very sorry. It was not my intention to just kind of go inactive, but that's the way it worked out, unfortunately. Work kind of just took over everything. Yeah, and it's still kind of like that. It's very hard to, I'm having trouble balancing everything that I want to do. So bear with me. It's a new year. I do hope to post more. I used to do first and third Fridays, and then I did every Friday, and then I went to every other Friday. So I don't know what the schedule will be for this year. I'm thinking it's going to be more just spontaneous. Whenever a video goes up, it goes up. But how was your Christmas? I hope it was great, and I hope 2026 is going great for you. I've had some ups and downs. So far it's been really busy, especially with work, and it's been a lot so far. But the year's going pretty fast. I'm shocked it's already almost the end of January. 2025, my goal of 50 reads got cut down to 40 because it was nearing December and I only had like 30 some, so it's like this is not going to work. But I did end with 45 books this year, which is great. I did share some more in-depth reading stats on my Instagram, Facebook, and blog, which I have all those links below if you want to follow and check those out. I didn't really go into too much detail, just like the bare minimum. Like I said, it's been a crazy times. I'm going to do 2 book tags today, starting off with the New Year's resolution tag. And I found both these on Katya's blog, Little Blossoms for Jesus, which I have her link in the description below. Feel free to steal these tags if you think they're fun and you want to do them. An author you'd like to read that you haven't read before. I have a ton that I haven't read yet. Comes to mind is Madison Carlin, Penny Zeller, Jane Austen. I've never read anything by Jane Austen. Patty Callahan, Henry, Sarah Ella, and I know there's tons more, but those are the ones that come to mind. A book I would like to read, this is kind of like what Katya said in hers, but I really would like to read the Little House on the Prairie books. I have the full set. Actually, it would be a reread because I've read them back like ages ago, but I really want to read them again, especially after watching the Little House on the Prairie TV show last year with my mom, which was fantastic. Loved it. Great show. But as for brand new books to me that I haven't read yet, I really need to get caught up on the Watson Twin Mystery series, which I did book 1, Hours We Regret, on this channel. I did an ARC video and it was so much fun. I love those books, but I need to read Chaos We Unravel and Coffee We Spill. They have a new one coming out too. I forget the title. I really need to get caught up with the series. A classic I'd like to read. I'm very proud to say right now that I am currently reading a classic. I started it in December, but I'm actually plowing through and reading it, which is surprising me. But I'm reading The Phantom of the Opera. It's okay. I hate the Raoul guy, and he's such a spoiled toddler, emotional baggage, and it's really disappointing. I love the 2004 musical. It's beautiful and the music is amazing, much better. This is not good. I mean, it's okay. And there are a few spots of humor that are like, oh yeah, that's kind of funny. But honestly, most of it is just not good. Currently on page 188, and I'm almost done, which I'm very excited to finish this just to get it done. And this is the bookmark that I'm using, Book Trevor. I also would love to read Frankenstein, Pride and Prejudice, and The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I own all of those actually on my physical bookcases, and I've attempted to start each one, but Books that I absolutely want to reread. There's 2 main ones, and actually both were goals that I wanted to read like 2 years ago. It just didn't happen. The Chronicles of Narnia. I got up to book 3, The Horse and His Boy, and I put it aside, didn't get back to it, and it's just kind of one of those where I have to restart it now. That and The Chronicles of Prydain by Lloyd Alexander, which is such an underrated adventure fantasy series, so good. If you are a fan of the Disney Black Cauldron movie, then that's based off these 6 books, and it's so good, so good. I need to reread it. I need to do a full-length review video of all of them because they need more attention, I think. A book that I've had for ages and need to read, which is a lot. I went through my bookcases and I found, I think, the oldest that I hadn't read yet, and it's looking to be The Green Knight by Vera Chapman. I want to say I bought it off Thrift Books back in 21, I think. And the reason that I got this, like, I didn't even know this was a thing. If you remember the Quest for Camelot, I want to say Warner Brothers cartoon, that is supposed to be based off this series, if I remember correctly, because I was like, oh, that's so cool, I definitely want to read those. A big book I would like to read. So I am not a fan of really thick, like 400 or 500 page books, because I'm an extreme mood reader. I lose interest pretty quick with just 200 page books, and if I find a new book that I want to read, I'll just jump and start reading that one and forget all about the one I was currently reading, and it's just not good. So the longer the book, the more chance that I'm going to just, leave it, unless it is something that is amazing and I cannot put down. But I do have some really thick books that I do want to read, 2 of which, Gone with the Wind, and I'm going to butcher it. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but Les Miserables. I know. I said it totally wrong. But I really want to read those 2 books. An author that I have previously read but want to read more of, and that is, no contest, Terry Lynn Johnson. She writes books about dog sledding and survival in like the frozen tundra wilderness, and they're so good. I love the plots and the adventure and the like on the edge of your seat suspense. Are they going to survive? Are they not going to? And my all-time favorite by her is Dog Driven. Highly recommend this. Dog sledding, Canadian wilderness. But not only that, but the musher, I guess how you call it, McKenna, she is actually losing her sight. Like, I forget why she joined the race. It was for her sister or something. But she's like going blind. So not only are you in this frozen wilderness dog sledding, horrible, weather conditions, but you also can't see anything. And it's so crazy, so good. Highly recommend. A book I got for Christmas that I cannot wait to read. When I wrote up my blog post, only one of them came to mind, but then I finished and I'm like, oh yeah, I got the other one that I'm so excited to read. So first one though is The Nightmare Virus. Came out a few years ago, and I've been really intrigued to read this. It looks really cool, and it's nice hardback. The inside cover, it looks so pretty. So I'm very stoked to read this. Born of Gilded Mountain, which is her newest release, I think, came out last year. It's just so pretty. I love everything about this cover. The color scheme, the train, the little sparkly glitteries, the font. It's just so pretty. So I cannot wait to read this one as well. I still have not read All the Lost Places, which is sad because that was several years ago. I tried to read it. I don't know. I haven't gotten back around to it. I haven't. But I will eventually. A series that I want to read from start to finish. I think it's finally time again for me to try to finish the Ascendant series, which book 1 is The False Prince. A few years ago, I got up to book 3, and I quit reading them because with every book, I lost interest. Like, every book was getting like a lower rating because I just didn't enjoy it, and I'm like, you know what, before I give some really bad ratings on these books that I'm sure are really, really amazing, and I just need to like read a different time, let's just stop and then I'll come back to them later. So I'd like to give those another shot, read them straight through, and go from there. I think it's completed. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. But I know there's like 5-6 books out, a good many. So, but that's a goal anyway. And then the last question for this tag, are there any reading goals for this year? And I have one goal in mind. I'm not focusing so much on numbers or like getting certain books in or doing like a seasonal reading list, which would be really fun, but no. Numerically for Goodreads, my challenge is 25, which that's something I can easily make. But it's not a focus, that's just for Goodreads something to kind of keep me on track to make sure I am actually reading. However, my only main goal for reading is to focus on my physical bookshelves. I have so many on there that have not been read. Like if you were to go shelf by shelf, there's a good many on each shelf that I haven't read. And it's kind of sad because they're just sitting there and like they're either books I've bought or they've been gifted to me. I need to get them read. If I surpass the 25, that's great. If not, that's okay too. I'll just lower the goal, not a big deal. I just want to focus on the bookcases. Tag number 2, which is kind of similar, kind of not, different questions. The New Year's book tag. Question 1, which kind of plays off the last one. How many books do you want to read this year? Like I just said, 25. If I surpass it, fine. If not, that's okay too. Name 5 books that I didn't get to last year, but want to prioritize this year. These are what I'm currently reading on Goodreads that I started last year, didn't finish. There's Atomic Habits, White Fang, The Itsy Bitsy Liar, The Stars in April, which I was reading back in April during my Titanic reading thing, which I have a video up there. And then Novelist in November. I was trying to read that last November. What genre do I want to read more of in the new year? This one really surprised me because as I'm typing this, it automatically comes to me. Westerns, specifically mail order bride stories. I have a ton of them on my Kindle. Freebie downloads I've gotten. I just don't read them. Name 3 non-reading or non-bookish related goals for this year. I did do an entire New Year's goals post on my blog and also social media. My 3 main ones: get my temps. Yeah, my driving temps. That's a whole side story. I need to get those. I want to make my health and fitness a huge priority this year. I want to get in shape, lose weight, eat better, working out in the mornings, just take better care of myself, you know. I know last fall or last summer I was doing the 75 soft, which I had started doing videos and I was really excited for it all, and then I just kind of went off deep end and it failed. Never got the videos up because it just felt like annoying, you know. So that, and start investing money. What's a book I've had forever that I have not read? And like I did, the last one was The Green Knight, but I was going back through these, and the Westmark trilogy. I did read book 1, Westmark, several years ago, and it was great. I really enjoyed it. It's by Lloyd Alexander. And I also have book 2, The Kestrel, I think, I'm not sure. And then the 3rd and final in the series, Beggar Queen. But since it's been so long, I will definitely have to reread book 1 because I don't really remember much. But these were fun and I absolutely want to read them. The last question, there's only 6 in this tag. One word that you're hoping the new year will be. Restful. I could really use a lot of moments of just chill, you know, content, just moments of quiet. Yeah, I really need those. I mentioned at the very beginning of this video that this year has kind of already been rough spots here and there, and work has been, I'm not gonna lie, it's been really stressful of late and a bit overwhelming for circumstances that cannot be helped. You know, it's fine. It's just life. It happens. But nonetheless, it's been a lot, and I've just felt really overwhelmed. And real talk here, like hobbies that I love, like reading, writing, watercoloring, my sticker by numbers, all of it, even if I really love it, like reading, it just feels like a chore and a hassle and something that, like, well, guess I gotta go read, you know, because it's just, nothing sounds fun, and it's honestly kind of miserable feeling. So I'm really, really hoping this year, I need time to breathe, you know, and just relax. Okay. That's what I really hope this year is. I know last year I picked out a phrase for the year was doing the hard things, which I did some. One of my big goals for last year was to get an admin job or like virtual assistant job, which I got that office job. Love my job, guys. I love my job. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. Right now it's a lot. So those were the tags. I hope you enjoyed them. I had fun. I thought there were a lot of good questions, and it was fun to put together. I have missed doing videos and tags. I haven't done tags in forever. Like even on my blog, like I don't know, I don't get around to doing stuff like that anymore. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate you, especially your patience for me just being inactive for the last 3-4 months. Thank you so much. I don't know when the next video will be up. Honestly, I don't. They'll be kind of sporadic, so make sure if you do enjoy this content, want to follow along with reading and writing and all things bookish, that you subscribe and ring the bell for notifications so you stay in the loop. Hope you have a fantastic day and happy reading.